Okay, yeah, I want to let you know at Walmart, the person that had something to do with firing my brother at Walmart here in Hammond, Louisiana, y'all fired y'all messed with the right one because that's a child of God. And from what he told me, and when I catch up with him and let him know that I'm trying to uh, call up and get something done about this here because they was definitely wrong. This man doesn't do nothing but take care of his family and his wife. His wife is ill; she can't even do anything, and they wasn't even trying to consider that man's situation at Walmart. You dirty own manager or whatever. Y'all are responsible for doing this man wrong, all of y'all. And this man helped people at Walmart. He was telling me about it, how he helped a young lady, and I think one of them lied or something like that on him. And that all that was dirty. Those are the Uncle Toms and things of that nature. This man didn't bother nobody. This man didn't mess with nobody. And I'm speaking up on his behalf. You know what I'm saying? Because back in the day, the only person that really that spoke up for me and was there for me was my mother. My mother is my best friend. You see what I'm saying? Like she used to say, ain't nobody gonna care for you like your parents would. Ain't nobody. Cause she said, if you don't think for yourself, it ain't nobody that's gonna think for you. So I'm speaking up for this brother, and it is my duty is to speak out and do something. You see what I'm saying? Since I have this platform here for my people, and I'm using it to speak out against the injustice of our people, the Black, Hispanic, and Native American. This man, he need his stuff. You see what I'm saying? And they took and just got rid of him over some tomorrow. Oh, he can come back within about 3 months, and no, that is not right. Because I clearly this man didn't bother nobody. This man has a family, wife, and kids. His wife can't even do anything. I think she been down like this for some years now, and he been taking care of his wife, going to work, and then he come home. His children, when he's not there, I think he said something like his children come around and they do what they can for until he get home or whatever. But that was wrong for them to do that hard working my brother like that. You see what I'm saying? So Walmart, it ain't no shout out for y'all. It's a net y'all, it's looking bad on y'all. The Hammond here in Walmart, and even the owner of Walmart, you looking bad too as well, because you definitely did my brother wrong, and you the devil that the Bible speaks of. Yes, I'm telling you that, and that's why y'all do that against our people, since these people ain't being no asshole and ain't licking the white man's ass out and the white folks tail out, then them the ones that they get rid of. But the ones that's sitting up being dumb and being stupid and being a damn asshole, them the ones that they keep on the job a long, long time. Like Malcolm X said it best. So I'm telling you, y'all is the goddamn devil that the Bible speaks of. Y'all are deceivers. Y'all is the enemy. Basically, that's what you are. That's what the Bible said. I read it several times. And don't come up here and go to talking about I'm not your enemy and all that kind of stuff, trying to debate, because I'm gonna make sure that I make it clear and I read it to you out the Apocrypha. And y'all got rid of my brother because y'all clearly is the enemy. Y'all is the enemy. You're the devil. That's why, and you wonder why we call y'all the devil, because y'all manifest the characteristics and the character traits of the devil, because this is what the devil does. He comes to destroy people. So the devil, they teach us that the devil is under the ground. No, the devil is the damn white man. You know, look what the Bible says here. Okay, remember when I told y'all about this Uncle Tom? I had to ask God. I didn't know that I was talking to Uncle Tom. This was a damn so-called greeter in Walmart here in Hammond, like trying to speak to me. It's not really coming from a genuine place. He's just doing it because it's a slave position, and it just requires, you trying to be more stepping fetching for the damn white folks and stuff. Look what the Bible says to report what I just said, to confirm what I just said, because I should have prayed and asked God for discernment before I started talking to this damn ignorant ass Uncle Tom black man that works at the door, the little short, kind of chubby guy that works at the door or whatever. I did not know that he was like that because the day I took up for the black, so-called black woman about them cash registers, and the so-called white man was saying, picked up the girl's, like looked at her bag and treated this girl like she was a criminal. And that shit pissed me off and made me fucking mad, bro. So I'm sitting there looking at him going through her bag, telling her she need to go up there and pay for such and such. I said, no, that's some old messed up ass cash registers up there. I told him, you see, I'm like this here. I'm straight up. I ain't gonna go behind your back and talk about you as a so-called white people. I'll tell you to your face what the hell you're the damn devil that the Bible speaks of or whatever. You see what I'm saying? I don't care if even if I did or if I would have had a so-called white lineage of a father, or whatever. It ain't gonna stop me from telling the truth about how much the damn devil the white man is. It ain't gonna stop me from telling the truth. But I was just using that as an example. So look what that's why I should have prayed and asked the Most High for discernment, because normally I don't even deal with our people too much. The reason why I don't deal with our people too much and talk to them too much, because they are Uncle Toms and they dangerous. They go straight to the enemy and sell you out and commit treason against you, commit what you call it, betrayal, like Judas did. Peter denying Christ. I don't know this, man. That's what they'll do. Sell you out for a couple of pieces of crumb. Our people can be dangerous too because they have the enemy's mindset, the white man's mindset in them. So that's I don't mess with them. But this particular situation, when I was talking with this guy at Walmart or whatever, I didn't know that I was speaking to it because see the vibes that he gave off, and when I went to take it for the so-called black woman or whatever, he didn't appreciate that. He went to going against me and went to saying like, okay, just leave because you're gonna mess me up on the job, and I'm with the white man. I'm not with you, and I'm not with this. I'm not with you as a so-called man of color. I'm with the so-called white man or whatever, and that's how I determine my decision what the mindset that he has by his actions that he committed. So I'm not gonna, of course, I'm not gonna sit there and talk with no damn. If you sit up there going against your own people for the so-called white man, you should have been on my side. And you love a job more than you love your people or whatever. I'm like, fuck you. Don't come speaking to me. Don't come saying shit to me. Don't come doing that because I'm not in that. Don't you ain't gonna make me look bad. Don't put me in your Uncle Tom shit because I'm not no damn Uncle Tom. I'm not no damn asshole for the damn white man. I stay to myself. Don't put me in none of that shit. You know? Now, I'm gonna show y'all why I said everything that I just said. I'm finna read it out the Bible and show you that it supports the Bible with everything I just said out of my mouth. Watch this. What when thou wilt do good, know to whom thou does it, so should thou be thinking for thy benefits. Don't help no damn Uncle Tom. Don't give him a person that's trying to get over on you, your money, and help them when they trying to get over on you and trying to uh finesse you out your money. The only time they want to come around you is when they want something about you. They don't give a damn about my mother. They don't give a damn about her condition or whatever. They just want to come and get money out of you and all that. Fuck you. Hell no. No. Let me show you why I said that. Do good to the godly man, and thou shalt find a recompense. That means you'll get a reward. And if not from him, yet from the Most High. There can no good come to him that always occupied in evil, nor to him that give no alms. Give to the godly man and help not a sinner. I'm not supposed to be taking my money and giving it to a fucking user. What the fuck am I going to gain from that? I don't care if you're a woman, a teenager, a child. If you are in sin, if you are in the wickedness and all that type of stuff, and just don't give a fuck about your people, the Most High is basically saying, "Fuck you." That's what he's saying. Get the fuck away from me. I'm not giving nobody like you, nobody my change and stuff like that. And then I got a sick mother, a sick family or whatever, and then I'm gonna give it to your ungodly ass, and you walk up to me and that no, and I'm supposed to give it to you. No, that's for people that deserve it. You definitely ain't supposed to give it to your enemy at all. Because they the enemy. They own everything. They rich. What you gonna give to the rich, damn rich for? They the colonizers. There can no good come to him that is always occupied in evil, nor to him that give no alms. Now watch this in verse 4. Give to the godly man and help not a sinner. I wish y'all people could see that. See right there? Give to the godly man and help not a sinner. Do well unto him that is low but give not to the ungodly. Hold back thy bread and give it not unto him, lest he overmaster thee. That means finesse you thereby, for else thou shalt receive as twice as much evil for all the good thou shalt have done unto him. He said, if you give to the ungodly, that's like if a person come up to me and say, hey, I want you, I'm gonna give an example of electronics since we live in the day. Oh, can you get me this phone? Can you get me this tablet? Can you do this? And I'm knowing deliberately that that person is an ungodly person and don't give a fuck, give a damn about your people or whatever. What the fuck I'm gonna look like taking your hard-earned money and spending it on somebody who don't give a damn about you? Got down, they wouldn't even give a fuck about you. And I'm just being real. And I'm definitely speaking to these people that fired my brother at Walmart. Yeah, y'all some dirty motherfuckers, man. Y'all, them white folks is really behind it, but they use our people to be puppets and damn sellouts and be damn slaves and stuff. Them the ones that they use, and if they realize you ain't gonna be a good slave for them, then they'll turn around and get rid of it. That's the way the white so-called white man. That's how his mindset works. If you don't, but matter of fact, I'm gonna read that Willie. I'm gonna come back on here and I'm gonna read that Willie Lynch letter. It's a book called The Willie Lynch, and I challenge all the so-called Uncle Toms and the Black and Hispanic people is to get that book and read that book about Willie Lynch. Making of a slave. It was something that called The Making of a Slave. Matter of fact, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do a video about that. But I just wanted to come and give those brief details and all of that. The reason why, if you find a person, what the fuck I look like giving somebody my damn money that don't give a fuck about me? If you got down, just like our mother got down, all the people how she reached out to or whatever, everybody just turn around and just, you know how people are. And I'm just telling the truth or whatever. Because our mother, man, she's very down to earth. She called everybody, checked on everybody, checked on her mother and everything. I'm not putting, it has nothing to do with her mother. Mother is a sweet person. You know, this year should be June the 4th, she'll be 101 year old. She'll be 101 year old. Yes, she is. My grandmother, my mother's mother. Yep. And my mother, she doing okay. She holding good. It says she had a very severe stroke or whatever. She's doing okay now. I just got her favorite fruit is banana, so we'll give her some bananas and stuff. But you so-called white people at Walmart or whatever, y'all had something to do with firing my brother. Y'all gonna regret the day that y'all ever did that, because when the Most High get through putting a whooping on y'all ass, whatever, however how he need to do it, he gonna do it. That's what it is. Because y'all, our God can do just you gonna regret when our God get not that white Jesus that you have. This is the true Jesus Christ. This is what according to the Bible of what Christ looked like, bro. This is what he looked like. I wish I had that other. Hold on. Here we go. Hold on. Hold on. Not like this pale-faced damn devil here. Not this here is not God at all. That's a damn white man. He is Pope Alexander. He's the son of Pope Alexander, the second son of Pope Alexander VI. And he was a well-known homosexual. He raped his own sister and killed his own brother. This is the real Messiah. This is how Christ. This is how the Bible describes how he looked. Revelation 1:14-15. Go read that. And Daniel chapter 10 and verse 6 describe Daniel and John in the according to the Bible is describing the same person. This is what Christ looked like this, not like this shit here. No, not no damn white boy. Not no damn white man, as they want to try to portray him to be. Hell the fuck no. I will never exalt no bullshit like that. It's trash. It's full of junk. But y'all done my brother wrong that work at Walmart. I can't remember his first and last name when I find, because I said I was gonna report that, man. I said I was gonna find out and just say, look, all I want to know, they did my brother wrong. They fired him from over some of what he told me, but they asked me this last name. I told them I didn't know his first and last name, so that's the only reason why nothing has been done. I just want them to just do my brother. Look, that brother got a family and everything, man, and he got a wife and he got children and stuff, and they wouldn't even consider his sick wife. You see what I'm saying? That was dirty. And then you wonder why we call the white people the damn devil. They do the stuff that shows the characteristics of the deceiver, the damn devil. But this is the way they are by nature. The so-called white man. Yeah. So y'all did my brother wrong. Y'all messed with the wrong one because that's a child of God. Who y'all did that to at Walmart here in Hammond. Y'all did wrong. And I'm gonna let y'all know that. And God and yeah. And this is me because our mother, she raised all 5 of us, not just me. I'm not the only one. My mother raised all 5 of us, her children, including her grandkids. She raised every last one of them. She was a good parent. She did a real good job to say a situation occurred where she had to do it herself. Our fathers, the reason why they're not there in our lives as much as they should, because they're under the curse. This was a curse that was put upon our people because our forefathers didn't keep the commandments of God. So God used the enemy, the so-called white man, is to come and colonize us and take away our identity, nationality, land and language and everything you want to call it, your diet and everything. That's why our people eating pork and everything. We eating adopted shit that was adopted from the slave master. We adopted that shit from the slave master. Yes. So I'll be back with some more. And that Willie Lynch letter, Making of a Slave, that's one y'all need to read. So I'm gonna come back and do I'm gonna engage more by making videos and stuff. And but y'all did my brother wrong at Walmart here in Hammond. So y'all need to get that straightened out and talk to my brother. My brother had a family. He didn't. This man. What was so bad about it? My brother that works at Walmart, this older man, he didn't bother nobody. This man stayed to himself, did his work. Every time I come in there, we always had a decent, nice conversation. This man treated me like a father, basically. You know, he would give me fatherly wisdom and advice and stuff. And he just gave everybody good advice and stuff. And then they took and got rid of this man at Walmart and stuff like that. They messed with the wrong one because that man is a child of God. This man, like I said, that man got a family. He been taking care of his wife for years. When he at work, his children is kind of doing what they can until he get home. And, thank God for that. You know what I'm saying? And he's able to take care of his wife and everything once he get home and everything. You see what I'm saying? His children was kind of doing that, but he still does that and everything. Thank God she can talk. I think it's not like my mother's situation. My mother's getting better. It's a slow recovery. You can't really tell right now, but she's getting better in that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go in there and continue to make sure she's good and everything. And I just love my people, the Black, Hispanic, and Native American people and stuff like that. I really do. And I don't like to see our people get done wrong or whatever. And then my job is to speak out and say something about it. But I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna read on that book some more called The Willie Lynch. I'm gonna come on here and read. It's called The Making of a Slave. How the Uncle Toms and all that shit came about, because people need to see the roots of what they doing or whatever is wrong, and they got the mindset of their enemy, the white man. And that's the reason why they tell on their people, go into court and talk and commit treason against their own people, testify against their own people if they can, just to keep a quote unquote, you got it, a job. And nah, that's not it. That's not it, homie. Nah, that's not it, bro. Nah. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, they done my brother wrong, and I'm just speaking out and speaking up and speaking out, because that's not right. And they're gonna regret it. Because when the Most High get through with their ass, when the Black Messiah, this God here, get through with them, or whatever, or what they have done, oh no, they mess with the wrong person, man. Yep. Yeah, you so-called white man. I hope you get in this video. You said, I think they say you own Walmart. Okay. You the one that targeted me because you didn't like the idea how I stood up for that so-called black woman up in there. Made the woman feel like a criminal, like she was taking something by coming in there, taking her receipt and saying, "Oh, you need to go up there and pay for this stuff." And that's when I felt that I needed to step in, and so I stepped in. I said, "That's the most fucked up ass cash registers y'all got in here. Be tricky. You be think you paying for your shit and shit." Because I stood there for probably about 15, almost damn 20 minutes, probably trying to get my shit right before I left about the damn Walmart or whatever. You see what I'm saying? And I was talking to this guy who I thought was a brother, but his ass was an Uncle Tom. That's why I should have prayed and asked the Most High for discernment. Because normally I don't really speak to nobody. I don't even speak to, like I said earlier, I don't even talk to our people too much because of the mindset that they have. They love their enemy more than they love their own people. So they dangerous. I wouldn't even invite them in my house. Hell no, I wouldn't invite them into my house. Uncle Tom, no, you against your damn self. Nah, Uncle Tom's is against their damn self. Why would I invite a person who loves their enemy, the so-called white man, invite those people into their house, testify against you in the white man system against you if something went down with you at the Walmart? And I'm supposed to be sitting there and still talking. What do I look like talking to somebody like that? You against your damn self. Hell the fuck no. Make sure I make that clear on my videos. Yeah, so I'll be back with more. We'll talk a little more. But they done my brother wrong at Walmart. That's what I named the video. I'm out.